The first major boom beach update in probably 4 or 5 years. What is going on? I am code ZMOT. That is code ZMOT or ZMOT in every single Supercell game, in the Supercell shop, and a couple other places. Now, we're gonna jump right in, showing you all of the goodness. You know what? Let's get this banner out of the way so you can see all of those pretty buttons. There's stuff here for everyone. So if you're a max level and you think this doesn't apply, stick around. Think they're a low level, think this doesn't apply, stick around. We're gonna go through every single little bit of it. First and foremost, there are some little tiny bug fixes, like the white clouds at the very edges are no longer there. They've done some balancing to the supply chests where they're now every 6 hours instead of every 1 hour. Couldn't tell you why that was balanced, but clearly there were some problems there. They've also done things like changed it so HQ1 to HQ4 is a little bit different. They've added a new warship's HUD where you can see, like in the top right there, they've done damage to 2 engine rooms. They haven't touched 2 engine rooms, and they've destroyed 1 engine room. I don't know if those are going to be good or bad, but changes, little tiny changes, little tiny bug fixes, like your heavy choppas aren't going to end your attack anymore. You will get the troops, building life leech, all of those kind of little details, but none of those things matter right now. We are going to jump into the meat and potatoes, the big stuff that you are here for. So, number 1, if we zoom in this bottom right hand corner, you'll see right about here, there is a new place to get an ad to get rewards. I'll show you that in a second. It's neat, it's useful because it's free stuff. If you're one of those people who likes to watch ads, I am not one of those. This is the bigger deal though, this right here. This is the Boom Pass. So I'll show you what this looks like. Watch an ad to earn rewards. You'll win something. I'm not gonna watch the ad, but do give that a clicky click. This is the Boom Pass. Now, if you watched my video on Friday, I was very concerned with how they're gonna give value to max level players, and they've done an admirable job. Again, there's gonna be more stuff for max level players in a little bit, but we're gonna go over the Boom Pass first and foremost. Now, the Boom Pass costs $8. That's probably 11 bucks Canadian, 12 bucks Canadian. I think when they say $8, they mean $8 USD, which, if your instant training is $9.99, you're in the US. If you're somewhere else, it's relative to that. So I'm in Canada, it's 13 bucks for us. It's $9.99, so $9.99 to 13, 8 to whatever the heck it is. So and the Boom Pass does some neat things. First and foremost, new skins. So there are skins for the island, skins for buildings, and skins for units. Now, I'm going to show you 2 of those things here in a second, so do stick around. There are also these things called optimizers, where you can make your build, upgrade, sculptor times, and things go faster, but they're only for the duration of the season. The skins will be permanent. The optimizers are only for the length of the season, which I believe will go the same length as Warships season, I think. So I don't think we'll have a Boom Pass season 1. I think we'll jump right into Boom Pass season 56. I think, again, we only got this dev build yesterday, so I am trying to catch up. I don't have all the answers, but do check the comments down below. I should have more answers soon. And then, obviously, resources. Resources are going to be great for low levels. This is going to help low levels upgrade faster, which is going to help you get into warships. It's also going to help warships matchmaking because this Boom Pass also includes the Admiral's Key. So by doing this, we're going to have more people in the matchmaking pool, which should be fantastic. Big fan of that. And then it's got these build tokens. So this is almost gonna make that second builder boost a little bit irrelevant, because in this Boom Pass, the rewards you can see here, you're gonna get these Boom Pass build tokens. That's going to allow you to build a building even if you don't have a builder available. Now, Jumping into the rewards here, this is where it's going to get a little bit confusing. So if you've played Brawl Stars or other games that have a battle pass system, they have a premium system and a free system, and Boom Beach does as well, but rather than having like the premium row up here and then having the free row down here, they're all in, I should have used a better color for that. That was awful, but you get the basic idea. They're all in the same row. So we get this free one right here. We get this free one right here. You don't have to have the premium battle pass to get some stuff. For example, we can get that 10th anniversary trophy as soon as we get to 270 artilleries. I'm not sure what they're calling the currency in this system, but you got to get 270 artilleries to get that free new 10th anniversary decoration. So you're going to get supply chests all the way through. I'm not sure if they're going to be adding free skins at some point. There is a free build token there. We will go through these rewards in a little bit more detail, but for the second, showing you, oh, we can't even preview it, can we? No, we can't preview it until we get a little bit deeper. Now, these missions are interesting. I don't know if you're a max level player, if you can get this mission or not. Like if you've maxed your armory, I don't know if you'll be able to get these rewards or not. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. I just can't answer these questions for you, unfortunately. Hopefully, again, check those comments. Now, you'll notice that, like this one, win with full health, I didn't know what that meant. The little eye tells you, if you win your attack, all of your troops that are left must be at full health. So just medkit the crap out of your troops, and that is an easy way to get that. These little missions are great in the fact that they're going to get people playing, and I can easily get one of these. I think I should have gotten the victory points one. Where is the... Anyways, and then as the season goes on, you're just going to be more and more and more unlocked, which is going to be fantastic. So I have gone ahead and bought the Boom Pass, as you can see back in here. I'm sure I clicked the buy button. Okay, there we go. Because I bought the pass while I was in the pass, which is not possible in the regular game. There's a little bit of an issue there. Had to come out of the pass, then go back in. Let's have a look at that tank skin. And now, where you apply your skins are right about here on that headquarters. So we can see we've got an island skin. Looks pretty darn neat with that Kavan Everspark. Bullet looks kind of strange there with his sweet, sweet eyebrows, but different little skins. Now, these skins do nothing. If you're one of those people who like skins and you're one of those people, and if you're one of the people that think skins are silly and a waste of money, this isn't going to change your mind. They are neat. They are interesting. We have tanks, for example, right now, and if we load up tanks, they look sort of neat. They look different. They look interesting. Again, they do nothing as far as you don't get any sort of attack bonus. It's just visual, which lots of people like and lots of people are indifferent to. Do let me know which area of that you fall. Now, again, I'm going to show you, let's just claim all of these rewards. Sculptor being 5% faster is fantastic. And they do have some other tricks up their sleeves as well. Now, if we jump into the sculptor, for example, you see we're getting 5% faster, and check this out. Add to queue. This is what I have been waiting for in a big, big, big way. So if you are one of those people who have lots and lots and lots of shards, you just click the button, you then click add to queue, you get the next one in, you click add to queue, and you are off to the races. Now, what I'm going to do here is I am going to finish up these so you can see exactly how that works. Come on, salvage, on to the next one, instant finish. I'll add 3 idols in there just because right now with these shards it makes it a little bit confusing. We are going to, oops, can I get back in time? Add to queue. Let's get back in, add that to queue, get back in. Our queue is full. So now in the next few seconds, our sculptor is gonna keep working in the background. We can then salvage that. I'll come back to that actually. So lots and lots of little things for low to mid levels mostly. Definitely some good stuff for mid to high levels as well. So we get to salvage that statue. We get to salvage that statue. Salvage that. So your sculptor will keep working. Now note, this is only, those extra slots are only available during the season. If you have something in the slot when the season ends, it will finish, but if you don't renew that boom pass, those slots are gone. So you have to have the boom pass to have those extra slots. So a neat little tiny bonuses to incentivize getting that pass. I still don't know if it's worth $8 yet. We're gonna have to wait and find out. But if you're one of those players that likes rewards, like having something to do, this update is going to be fantastic for you. And if you're one of those people who likes skins, again, same thing. It's going to be very, very interesting for you. Now, I don't know if they're going to do other things. Like what I was saying was the fact they've got that retro tank skin. I would love the retro artillery skin, that red and white. Little things that geeky me would love to have and to use, but I'm going to show you something that I suggested. I designed this and they brought it to the game. And apologies in advance. When I designed it, I was specifically, and I say designed it, I told the dev team that I thought it would be a good idea, and they implemented it. They didn't actually say, Zedmont, we implemented your idea. It's just I told them about it and they went and built it. So I'm going to show you this right here. Mystical Monument. We are going to upgrade our headquarters to level 20, and then I'll show you what the Mystical Monument is all about. Now, when I thought of this idea, I was reading a lot about Cow Clicker, about how people just want something to do in the game. They don't even care if it does anything, and that's kind of what Mystical Monument is. It literally doesn't do much at all. When I suggested it, I said it shouldn't do anything. They gave it some boosts. So as you upgrade it, it's just going to give little boosts to your base. Like, I think it's like 1 to 2% boosts, nothing major, but it goes up to like level 1000 or something ridiculous like that. Now, I know what level it goes up to currently. I just don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that. So I'm going to say up to level 1000 or something. Now, you'll notice that it does cost a bunch of resources, and check that out. You only have to pick one of them. Thankfully, you can actually pay to upgrade that using an attack plan. Also, quick note, before I forget, in here, you'll notice that the Boom Pass does give an attack plan, and if we jump back into our resource list, we now have 3 out of 2 attack plans. So just because the pass gives extra stuff, it actually puts it over the limit. So don't feel like, well, I've already got max attack plans, the Boom Pass is dumb for me. Well, maybe it is because your armory's full, but you can get more, and there are some places to use those things. So Mystical Monument is kind of like Cow Clicker. It's kind of stupid. It gives you something to upgrade though, and it will visually change oh, there you go, new boost guaranteed in 29 upgrades. Visual upgrade available at level 2. So it's going to tell you when it's going to look different. When people attack your base, they're going to see that Mystical Monument sitting there, and maybe you'll have the biggest Mystical Monument that ever existed. You'll be the first person to reach level 1000, but it's not going to do a heck of a lot, and that's kind of stupid, but it kind of makes sense at the same time. If you're going to have all of your resources full, at least you have something to upgrade. And Boom Beach, I believe, don't quote me on this, is capped at level 80. So adding an extra level headquarters just so you have something to upgrade is silly. Adding an extra level of residence just so you have something to upgrade is silly. And if you notice, if we click upgrade here, there is no experience points given. This is literally just a shrine that sits in front of your base and gives you something to upgrade. I will be rushing to be the first person to reach level 50, level 100 or something, have the highest Mystical Monument in my task force. Again, it's kind of like skins. It's stupid, but it's something to do. So Do let me know what you think about that, and I probably am overstepping by saying I designed it or I thought of it, but I literally did, whether or not they thought of it on their own or not, and that was like 3, 4, 5 years ago at this point, so it probably could have very well been forgotten. So if you hate it, it was their idea. If you love it, I thought of it, you're welcome. Anyways, that is basically it. That is basically all of the things. So in recap, there are some small bug fixes. I'll give you the full list in the comments, but say for example, in our, where are we at here? We need to upgrade our armory so I can show you that. We're gonna we got lots of diamonds. We'll jump in here and you can see that our beam extension is now a percentage. So we're gonna get 6% beam extension. Because your beam extension of 1 or 11 made 0 sense. Small little bug fixes like that. Things that people have complained about, like the mega crab bonuses were rounding wrong. Your battle ended your heavy chopper had dropped troops, little things like that. Gameplay balance changes for HQs level 1 to 4. Again, making the experience better for new people. Some of you out there were saying Boom Beach needs to give out new ads, attract new players. This is a great way to do it. Make it so those low levels can get up quickly. Also make that experience for HQ 1 to 4 a little bit streamlined, which is great. And again, little tiny changes around the clouds, and melon bombardiers are slightly different. There's more ads if you want them. If you don't have to go anywhere near them. Now, there is a new decoration for the anniversary crab. I don't know that I'm allowed to show it though. I'm very tempted to, but you'll have to tune into my sneak peek for the anniversary crab for that. Now, last but not least, when is this coming? It should be coming, I think, in the middle or end of February. The release notes say in the middle, end of March, but then says the most important, biggest part of the update will only be available in March. So I believe that means this update is coming like this week, like February 19th, February 20th, something like that. But the Boom Pass won't start until March, I think. Again, this is a little bit rushed on the Boom Tubers, so give us a little bit of slack. We're doing our best with very, very short amounts of time. I haven't gone through and bug tested this. I haven't gone through and even tried to attack with my green tanks. You know what? Notice that down here it still shows a blue tank, but let's get an attack in, see what our green tanks look like. They are in fact green and blue. Really do like that. Now, I am very curious here. Let's just double check something here. I want to quickly switch things up a second here. I'm going to go back into my base. I'm going to go into my troops, turn off that green tank, and then go into my attacks and see, oh, battle not available. I wonder if that's a bug because of the dev build or because I switched off that green tank skin. So again, this is the dev build. This is not live, so I don't know which parts are bugs and which parts are just the dev build. Anyways, hopefully I covered all of the details for you in detail. If you have any questions at all, hit me up in the comments. I will do my best to answer you. But it all comes down to optimizers, resource, build tokens, and skins, and then that new building right there, the Mystic Monument, which is just something for max levels to upgrade. And as you see here, I don't think the upgrade duration is 8 hours, so I am gonna, do I dare click that button? Okay, I clicked it. We're still showing level 1. We are all good. But you do note that it only costs 1 resource. Now, when it says 50% refund, I don't know how that's going to work for a attack plan. Let's just have a quick look here. We've got 3 attack plans. Let's upgrade that using the attack plan. We will stop the upgrade and go back in, and we don't have an attack plan back. So I will definitely pass that along to the dev team right now. But you can see that when you come back in, it's a random cost, you only have to pay one of those things, and if you don't have any diamonds, click that re-roll button and you get a different option, which of course I don't have, and you can't actually spend diamonds here, you have to have the resources, which is sort of interesting. So that is all for me. I am Zedmot. There is a test bottle message down there mixed in with, speaking of bugs, there's a message in a bottle stuck underneath that ad, so I will send that along to the dev team as well. This is only the dev build, small little things that will be fixed when it comes out live for you and me. So again, hit me up in the comments, like, share, subscribe, use code ZEDMOD in your shop and your games. Thanks for coming in. I am ZEDMOD. Peace.